Morning, madam. I beg to mention one election petition for listing it tomorrow because I have already filed today. So, if possible, can it
But
be
then they have to pay for the Chief Justice, I think.
election petition?
Yes.
For mentioning.
Yes, for mentioning also, yes.
Okay, madam.
Because I think you have to file in the registry.
Yes,
in
I
the place.
have already filed, madam.
Yes, because the allocation is not a Chief Justice. He has to go for the Chief Justice.
Okay, for mentioning also.
Yes.
Obliged, madam.
Yes, what's happened to you? Not well?
Yes, my lord.
Or it's just sporadic?
No, my lord, fever, weather-related, my lord, fever.
Yes.
Lord, I beg to make a mention of item 35, my lord. If it
Item?
can, item 35 of the hearing list. It can come up next week, my lord.
Friendly fight?
35
No objection.
No, after 2 weeks.
2 weeks. Yes, as the counsel for the petitioners. Not a plea of the constitution. Just after 2 weeks, yes.
Your Lordship, I beg to make a mention, item note 42.
42.
The petitioner has filed additional affidavit bringing on some additional documents.
Who's the petitioner?
I'm here.
Yes, Mr. Kanta.
Yeah, and courts.
Is it really relevant? I mean, you take adjournment for that. Or that can be looked at during the course of the hearing.
They brought some additional document. I'll just take instruction from.
It's nothing a foreign document. It is a part and parcel of document that they should have brought in.
So I'll take instruction from that.
I also not ready today.
Yes?
I'm also not keeping well today. I wanted.
You're looking perfectly all right. Yes.
It appears so. A week's time.
1 week, yes.
Highly obliged.
The request as Mr. H. Abraham submits that as an additional affidavit has been filed by the petitioner. Some instructions are required. Stop. He prays funds allowed 1 week's time. Next is accordingly on so and so, yes.
Actually, item number 30.
1-3.
30. I just want maybe a week's or 2 weeks time.
Where's Mr. Bora?
No, it's here.
Not seen today, Your Lordship.
No, he is around.
He's around.
I spoke
Please
to him.
inform him. 30.
30.
After 2 weeks?
Yes.
Yes, it's a 2019 matter. Yeah. Mr. Bora, senior counsel's not feeling well. So
I can wait for 1 more week.
He can wait.
he said he wait for 2 weeks. 2 weeks, yes.
Much obliged.
2 weeks. Okay.
Obliged, Your Lordship.
Yes, Mr. Chanda.
Lordship, I beg to mention item number 31 of the hearing is 31, Lordship.
31. Also the petitioner.
31.
Yes.
No objection.
We have taken
No, doesn't matter. Why was the reason?
Lordship, senior advocate Mr. Paul is out of station, Lordship, so some accommodation.
This matter has been adjourned every day. You argue it next date.
Lordship.
Okay, this matter has been adjourned repeatedly due to the absence of the senior arguing counsel stuff. Mr. Chanda today, S. Chanda, right? Who seeks adjournment, submits that he undertakes to argue the matter on the next day. At least after 2 weeks. Yes.
Obliged.
My lord, I beg to mention item number 39, my lord. On behalf of the
29?
respondent. 39, my lord. On behalf of the respondent states, my lord. My lord,
39 Bistar
Mr.
June.
Lincoln, my lord. My lord, we...
On behalf
Mr.
of?
Sen, Mr. Sen is not well, my lord.
Which sentence, Mr.
This is senior GA, my lord.
Okay.
And we have been also informed by the senior counsel from the other side that he will also not be available. It's a joint
He's
request,
not
my
feeling
lord.
well.
Yes. It's a joint request, my lord.
Yes, as the counsels or the parties, joint plea is made for adjournment due to the illness of the arguing counsels. Yes, due to illness of arguing counsels, list after 2 weeks. Yes.
Highly obliged.
Please, Your Lordship.
Joint plea is made for adjournment due to illness of Yes.
Your Lordship, I beg to mention item number 37, 38. The conducting counsel, Mr. S. N. He's not feeling well, Your Lordship.
No objection.
Yes, adjourned due to as a conductor, senior government advocate still be indisposed just after 1 week. Yes.
I'll do it.
Yes.
Please, Your Lordship, I beg to mention an item 32.
Akhilesh Prasad,
Yes, Your Lordship.
what is the matter about?
Lordship, this is for regularization of teacher, Your Lordship.
Small matters you juniors should argue with.
Hindi teachers.
Doesn't matter Hindi teacher or subject teacher. Okay, 2 weeks, yes.
You oblige, Your Lordship.
Availability of the senior counsel, yes. He's not available today, Mr. Paul.
It's available, Your Lordship.
He's available.
Yes, Your Lordship, but in this matter,
He's not available.
no, Your Lordship. Senior colleague is assisting Mr. Paul, Your Lordship.
Who's the colleague assisting Mr. Paul?
Mr. Istapa, Your Lordship.
Oh, he's not available. Who's going to argue the matter, Mr. Thapa or Mr. Paul?
No, but Lordship, the senior will be a little bit handicapped without Mr. Istapa.
Okay. Right, okay. Let's do it.
32, 33.
Connective address.
2 weeks, yes.
You oblige, Your Lordship.
36.
Beg to mention item 36, Your Lordship.
And might as well, Mr. Dingdo is still not recovered.
He's recovered.
They've intimated us, Your Lordship. No
2
objection.
weeks, yes.
Obliged.
Obliged.
May I please, Your Lordship? I beg to mention item 34 also. 34.
34.
Please, Lordship, I have strong objection to this because last on they have been keep on adjourning on the last review from the record. They
Your
keep on
Lordship,
adjourning.
we need
And
to
there
take
is
some.
no case also.
On objection, we will not adjourn. Yes, okay.
Last time we have objected
Yes, yes,
also.
we'll call it out.
Lordship,
We'll call it out.
Lordship, much obliged.
You wait. If you should know how to convince Mr. Sangma before you come up here and seek. That's what we always say. You seek first consent before you seek time. You didn't ask for consent.
No, Your Lordship.
Yeah, then you face the consequences. Yes. Yes.
Supplementary list, item number 1.
May I please, Lordship? Lordship, through this writ petition, I am praying for the direction of this Honorable Court to Nehu University to open the sealed envelope containing the result of sealed envelope containing the result of my interview to the post of professor, which was held in the year 2000.
Why was it kept the seal envelope?
The
Seal cover, I mean, yes.
Seal cover, Lordship. It was resorted to on the ground that there is a inquiry or proceeding pending against me. But my case is that Your Lordship.
When was the DPC held?
DPC was.
I mean the selection committee.
It was held in the year 2022, Lordship. But my case is that the sealed cover procedure can be resorted only when, if there is at the relevant time for consideration of promotion, if there is any inquiry or proceeding pending against the candidate. I joined Nehu in the year 2013, Your Lordship.
Now there is no inquiry, any proceedings against you.
Nothing, Lordship.
Nothing.
Nothing. There is a case pending against me in the trial court, and regarding it's a CBI matter. Lordship.
CBI matter.
Lordship. But during the relevant time, 2013 and 2016, there was nothing against me, Lordship. I should have been promoted in the year 2016 itself, Lordship. And as per the UGC guidelines, as and when a candidate becomes eligible, interview to the promotion should be held within 6 months, which was not resorted to. And it was not only in my case, Lordship, it was not resorted to. There were more than 100 candidates, and for them the interview was held after 6 long years. And in the intervening period between 2016 and 2022, a complaint was drawn against me in the year 2018, which was 2 years after I became eligible, Lordship.
The admitted position is this law has been violated. My learned friend has annexed the judgments and everything. I looked into it. There are 3 situations. On the date of DPC violation, if there are 3 situations, then the employer can take reports to seal cover. One is, he is under suspension on the date of DPC violation. Number 2, there is a departmental proceeding pending. Number 3, my lord, there is a criminal prosecution pending him. Now, he is admitting on the day of DPC, my lord. Even now, my lord, there are 2 CBI cases pending. This is the reason we cannot. The law is very clear and categorical. It's not the question whether on the date he became eligible in 2013. This is the question on the date of DPC. So why not? What is here, man?
Lordship, UGC University Grants Commission, this is a public notice clarification regarding the applicability of UGC regulations. The last paragraph, the operation part, Lordship, I'll read out. In this regard, it is informed that promotion under CAS, that is Career Advancement Scheme, shall be governed by the UGC regulations which are in operation on the date of eligibility and not on the date of interview, Lordship. I became eligible in the year 2016 itself.
No, it's not that they have not considered your promotion.
Considered,
they have considered, but the fact that since there's a CBI case pending against you, which is you're still under trial, they've kept on seal cover. So whatever it is, whatever the outcomes after that, they'll open a seal cover, and suppose you're discharged honorably or you're acquitted or whatever, then you will get whatever benefits you would argue.
Lordship, I concede, Lordship, if any inquiry was pending against me during the relevant time, I would have bowed down, Lordship.
No, inquiries,
but during 2013 and 2016,
at that point of time, if they have not done considered your case, then maybe it's right. But at a relevant point of time, when the section committee sat, there was when you became eligible secretary, there was no case against you. Now they have sat, right? It's not that they have not considered your candidature or.
Lordship, the university conducted interview after 6 long years after I became eligible because of the administrative delays of the university itself.
100 people who are affected. That's a different thing. Anyway, Mr. Sen, you file your affidavit. Yes, I think
this is the only issue.
Yes, heard Mr. Pandey, Council of Petition issue notice. Mr. S.N., General Council, Standing Council, for the response 1 and 2 accept notice. No further notice called for stop. This case after 4 weeks for affidavit.
I know that.
See, we can find some way out. That's the only thing. Otherwise, as it Paramphasai.
Main list, item number 1.
Yes.
My lord, we have already filed our report on last occasion. Lordship has also already passed an order on that, my lord.
Yes. So what's happened now?
My lord, this matter can be heard, my lord. This matter can be posted for hearing.
So what is the progress of the investigation, and whether when was the last date was filed? Your report was filed on
9th of March, my lord. 9th March 2020.
9th of March.
My lord, at page 8, my lord, that is the present status on 9th of March.
This is the report, correct? We filed an affidavit.
My lord, we have filed an affidavit on the 9th. Report.
Let him file the next again another status.
Well,
Before we put it for hearing, yes.
In the meantime.
Yes. Yes. The respondent, more particularly through SIH Kongla, had on earlier occasion filed an affidavit indicating the status of the investigation of the case. Stop. More particularly, it has been noted therein that it has been noted in the report that the case is pending for identifying of other persons involved in the case by examining the photos and videos in a pen drive by the experts at CID office Shillong, and thereafter through investigation will be Shillong. Stop. It's also been mentioned in the report that the 2 cases that have been registered have since been endorsed to the investigating officer. And another connected matter has been endorsed to a different investigating officer. Namely, I can issue sort of biggie so. He's the OC, right?
No, my lord, he's the IO. He's the investigating officer of this particular PS number 13, my lord.
Yes, there is the concerned respondent who is the investigating officer shall file a first status report 4 weeks
Lordship,
hence.
there are two
4 weeks
PS
hence.
cases, my lord. Lordship.
Yes, the two cases that he
Individual reports have to be
4
filed.
weeks hence. 4 weeks hence. Yes, list thereof, list accordingly. You don't push them, nothing will happen.
Item number 2.
It's correct, not order. What to do?
My lord, we have taken these steps further.
Not received 11/4 office note dated 11/4/2023 indicates that the AD cards in respect of respondents number 8 and 10 yet to have not returned. What do you do? You obtain status report.
My lord, I will obtain the status report and file.
Mr. Arjhan and counsel with the petitioner, please be allowed to obtain status report with regard to service of the respondents. And if required, will file affidavit of services. Just after 2 weeks.
3. Item number 3.
May please, Lordship. Lordship, on perusal of the additional affidavit filed by the school respondent, if you may kindly take to page 15, Your Lordship.
You have not filed a rejoinder? He asked to file a rejoinder last time?
Yes, Your Lordship.
You filed?
No, Your Lordship.
Then?
Your Lordship, at page 15 of the additional...
No, wait, why you asked?
Because there's one vital document also, Your Lordship. There is a resolution which has been made by the Dorbarsnong of the...
Where the affidavit filed by respondent 325?
Yes, Your Lordship.
Who's the parent of 325? Very good. What page?
15, Your Lordship.
15?
Yes, Your Lordship.
Resolution taken?
Yes, Lordship.
Negative response of this one?
This clause 2, subclause 1, Your Lordship.
Yes.
The SMC may abide by the resolution passed by the Dorbarsnong on the 11 December 2015. Your Lordship, on perusal of the whole document, this resolution, Your Lordship, nowhere has been shown that for termination of the petitioner. However, Your Lordship, by this clause 2, subclause 1, it has been stated that the SMC may abide by the resolution passed in 11 December 2015. And this document also has not been annexed by the...
You've been terminated when? Yes, when was he terminated by the school?
The first termination is on 16/12/2015, and the second termination was on the 24/11/2016. Your Lordship.
You mean the resolution of the Dorbarsnong has not been given to you?
No, Your Lordship.
Are they parties in the matter?
Yes, Your Lordship.
Who's the parent of Dorbarsnong? Respondent number?
315.
So what did you send affidavit? Or bring on record the inquiry, the disciplinary committee report?
Yes, Your Lordship.
Yes. This is 17/6/2016 inquiry. This report.
Yes, Your Lordship.
That is Annexure 2. This is the one. The general report introduction. Then after that, where's the this resolution taken? Page 15 was the same day.
11 December 2016.
This is when.
Yes, Lordship.
This was taken. When was this page 15? When was it? Resolution was done when? When was the meeting held?
11 December 2015, Your Lordship.
Where do you find it?
Clause 2, subclause 1, Your Lordship, at page 15.
Clause 2?
Subclause 1, Your Lordship.
The date, where does the date appear that when was the resolution taken by the school? Where's the date? That this resolution is taken this day, so on and so forth.
Page 13, Your Lordship.
It continues.
Yes.
It is 7/6.
It was based on the general report, Your Lordship, which is at page number 5.
No, see, Mr. Dingdo, I want to know when was the resolution taken? Let's see the negative response of so and so and the unauthorized absence at page 15. See,
Yes.
when was this resolution taken that the recommendations based on the facts of the matter, the SMC may abide by the resolution passed by the Darbar Shnong. What he's submitting is that this Darbar Shnong had taken the resolution on 11 December 2015.
Yes,
correct?
Your Lordship.
And so, you don't know what's contained there.
No, Your Lordship.
So then, on the basis of this Darbar Shnong resolution, you have been terminated.
Yes.
Correct? Yes. So I want to know when was the resolution taken that relied? Is it 7/6/2016?
17/6/2016, Your Lordship.
7/6 or 17/6? Out here 7/6 in the page 13.
Your Lordship, the schedule of the meeting, Your Lordship, may kindly refer to page 7, where the committee meeting was highlighted. And the day fixed that they should sit 5 times.
Where's that?
At page 7, Your Lordship.
Okay, the committee meetings.
Yes.
Could be 5 times. That means the last meeting is 17/6.
Yes, Your Lordship.
No, 7/6, another date. This page is 13/7/6, not 17/6. See the heading.
17/6, Your Lordship, is the annexure number 2, page 5, where they have enclosed the entire proceedings of the meeting.
Where's Mr. Yuben? We just sit next week for orders. Let him clarify. Yes, Mr. Khan Longbak, Lieutenant Constable for the petitioner, has drawn attention of the court to the affidavit file bearing on record the disciplinary proceedings and submits that certain documents which have been referred therein are not before the court. Stop. As the arguing counsel for the concerned respondents 3, 4, and 5 are present in court today, this is matter after 1 week. Let him come. Let him.
Item number 4.
Yes.
This is the matter about having the arbitration where emotions have heard us and
I've not heard you.
I had just started the other day, I had placed that compilation, if you recollect, and I had to address your lordships on the status of arbitration.
What to this matter? It's become like a.
It's a unending nightmare, my lord. If I could, because I believe my friend is fully prepared today. So if this matter can be taken at the end of the board,
I don't know, because last time he had expressed difficulty in doing it, in the hybrid mode, because he couldn't really express himself in a proper manner.
True, my lord, but between.
I can continue because the substance of my initial phase of my arguments that I've already placed before your lordships.
What compilation?
We had filed 3 volumes, if your lordships recollect, and I pointed out the orders.
Oh, yes.
Where the venue, with regard to the venue.
Okay, we'll have it after. We'll have it next week then. When are you here physically?
Monday.
When are you here physically?
Monday, next week I'm there. Then he did convene to your lordships.
17th?
17th.
17th.
Yes. After the new year, yes. Yes, this is a request of the council party. It's better if you come physically. Yes.
Item 5.
May I please, Your Lordship, I have filed the affidavit, so matter maybe come up next week, my Lord. We will
No, we'll
dispose.
hear it now. What is the affidavit?
No, here, my Lord, I have got a little problem, my Lord.
What little problem?
File is
matter?
No, file is not with me today.
After it's been filed?
Yes, Lordship.
When? Mr. H. Radhika submits that affidavit has been filed on 11/4/2023. And this is matter of after 1 week. He has been complied the order?
No, Lordship. We are going to.
You won't comply.
If they have filed itself is contemptuous, Your Lordship. No, his this petition we will not comply because another order is there from this honorable court. We will implement this one.
Yes.
My Lord, in this case, the government, my Lord, they have already sent the name of the petitioners for regularization.
So nothing left here.
So, through special interview. So, my Lord, may kindly close this matter. And only thing is
contempt between the court and no direction.
Right.
Yes,
My Lord, only one small prayer, my Lord. If entire process would be completed within some time-bound manner, my Lord.
Yes, Mr. N. Sinkan submits that the respondents in the process of complying with the court order.
No, they have already sent.
They have already complied. With the
Not already complied, my Lord. They have sent the letter for regularization, my Lord.
In the process of compliance.
My Lord, only one.
At this stage, nothing remains for consideration.
One small submission.
We can't give any directions on contempt matters between the court and the respondent, whether any contempt is made out. That's all.
Only one small line, my Lord, if my Lord can add that entire process should be completed within some reasonable time, my Lord. Only reasonable time, my Lord.
Okay, it's how many? Mr. submits that as the respondents and the process of complying with the directions of the court, at this stage, nothing survives for adjudication. However, he submits that the response will be directed to complete the same expedition.
Then there will be a problem because you're
No. I've heard the submissions of the council. Heard on submissions, not heard on submissions of the council petitioner. This contempt is closed. Stop. It is expected that the compliance of the court's orders should be expeditious and to the fullest extent.
It's all right, that much is more.
Yeah, Lordship, the problem is this because we
don't have a problem. See, the things that orders of the court are there.
Yes.
Whatever it is, if we are in the process of complying, comply fully. That's all. Nothing.
Because for contacting the special recruitment too, it is not our department.
We don't know what difficulty is, Mr. Abraham. There's an order. You want us to call the person here?
No, but what my submission, Your Lordship, is that because for contacting the special recruitment, it is the MPSC, and that MPSC has to get and this the personal department.
That's up to you to do whatever the street be done. Yes, my contempt stands closed.
Obligement.
7.
Connected.
Yes.
8.
May it please Your Lordship, I humbly pray for further 2 weeks' time, Your Lordship, to file the affidavit, my Lord.
For 2 weeks' time, how many times have you taken?
Your Lordship, we are already done with the drafting, Your Lordship, just for the seal and signature, my Lord.
Home sketch is still the same. He's an officer of Assam Mela Kada, you know that, no? Yes, he was serving here. And
he was here.
And he asked me once, yes, but it took time. Okay, only they asked me twice, yes, on the prayer of Soul by Dr. M. Mozika for the 3 weeks time granted for affidavit.
9.
9 and 10, my lord, the service is complete. And on the last occasion, probably, my lord, color number was sought to be filed.
By?
No. Oh, we have taken fresh steps also again, my lord.
Oh yes,
Matter,
Mr.
yes.
Kumar prayed last time.
Yes, my lord.
Yes.
And it has been delivered, my lord.
But ED card not receive, office note indicates.
The tracking report says it is delivered. Otherwise, my lord, SLP has been filed, as we know. On 17th of March, the matter came up before the Apex Court.
What has happened?
No, the central government sought time on that particular date. Now it is posted in May, my lord, 2023.
In May?
May 2023. No fixed date, my lord. This is against the division bench judgment of this honorable court.
Oh, the same thing.
My lord.
Yes, the
Same
extension
as
of benefits.
Yes, same as item 8, my lord.
Yes, officer indicates that the AD card in respect of Fund 1 and 2 is yet to be received up. Next time, Mr. B. Pathak submits that they have obtained status of service obtained, and they pray they will allowed to bring the same record by way of affidavit indicating service. So prayers allowed list after 2 weeks. Next one similar?
Same, my lord. 9, 10, same.
11.
Your Worship, I'm praying 2 weeks time, Your Worship, to file my agenda. No objection, Your Worship.
You're praying for who, which respondent?
Respondent number 4.
This is
This is
atonement?
Yes, Your Worship.
The Vinyatas prays for and allowed 3 weeks time to file rejoinder to all the affidavits.
Yes.
The affidavits file the respondent. Yes.
Oblige.
File it in 3 weeks. I'm giving extra time so you do it.
Oblige.
12.
Please, Lordship, this matter I filed a affidavit of service. This private respondent number 4, he has received this headmaster cum secretary to the managing committee of Rongkangri Division UP School. He has put a seal also by himself, and his signature also is there. On
When was this?
I have affidavit of service annexure 1
An
page
affidavit of service
5.
has been filed by the petitioner indicating the factum of service from notice upon respondent number 4. Stop. Such services. No others. There are no other respondents.
No, only
such service is complete. Yes.
Your Lordship, I'm praying for a week's time, Your Lordship.
MS Nick, MS Ailingwal, Leonard J. Praise.
A week's time, Your
Praise for a week's time. On behalf of respondents 1, 2, and 3, for a week's time filed a counter affidavit. Stop. Let's this matter after 2 weeks for affidavits and for appearance of the respondent before.
Lordship.
You just received it.
Lordship.
Obliged,
Much
Lordship.
blessed.
13.
May it please, Your Lordship. Today is posted for rejoinder, Your Lordship. In the meanwhile, there's a development, Your Lordship. We've got a report from District Council. I mean, the respondents 1 to 3, as far as the report to the effect of the meeting held in the village, which is, I think, with a limited understanding of the petitioner to allow him craving the benevolent indulgence of this honorable court to file by way of affidavit. Just that report, which is important for the...
What meeting held by whom?
Held by the... I have with me a copy, Your Lordship. I don't
know. What he's saying is that...
We'll just file by way of affidavit, Your Lordship.
Who should file it? The village or...?
No, by the petitioner. Yeah, by the village. But by the
Who's the
parent
parent of the
village.
village?
No, I'm
You
the
are.
petitioner. I'm the petitioner, Your
1
Lordship.
second. Respondent number, that means number 4 or 5? 5. 5? You are the person who's in custody of this report.
No.
Where did you get the report from? The village is not a party here.
No, I'm talking... No, yes, Your Lordship. I'm the petitioner representing the parent village. Simple like that. I've also obtained a very important report, Your Lordship.
Who held the meeting?
Made by the
given by the respondent 1 to 3 to the effect regarding further bifurcation and the separation of the
Appears
village.
that,
Simple, Your
the
Lordship.
writ petitioner has obtained a copy of
copy of
some resolution or meeting. They can file an
Prior
affidavit.
to the writ petition.
No, in between. In
Before the
between.
dependency.
Independency,
They
Your
can
Lord.
file.
Yeah, why not?
Yes,
Yes, Walang,
that's my humble
submits
submission,
that,
Your Lordship. Yeah.
Submits that there's
By
some
way of
added
You can file an
materials that have
affidavit.
been brought before this court for proper adjudication of the matter.
Yes.
Stop. He prays for allowed 2 weeks' time to file said affidavit. Stop. Also noted the rejoinder
Yes.
yet to be filed.
Simultaneously, Your Lordship, we'll do it. Yes.
Just after 2 weeks for rejoinder affidavit and for affidavit being to record the
to bring
additional materials. Yes.
Much obliged. Good day.
Highly obliged.
14.
Hearing none.
14, my lord, was for filing of rejoinder affidavit. We have filed it today, my lord. It does not come on record, but then it is in the process.
Submits that the journey will be filed in the course of the day. Well, this is matter after 2 weeks for hearing. Yes. Or hearing you will cause.
15.
None appears for the petitioner. Last date did it appear? Not yes. This is a matter for hearing initial course. Petitioner is allowed to file a joinder in the meanwhile.
16.
This matter may be posted for hearing. This matter may be posted for hearing.
You'll file a joinder? No. MS Salam submits under rejoinder will be filed by the petitioner. Accordingly, as the pleadings are complete, this is a matter for hearing.
Yes.
After?
Small prayer, Your Lordship.
What small
Interim
prayer?
order shall continue.
Yes, after 3 weeks, interim order shall continue until further orders.
17.
Your Lordship will file the affidavit in opposition. We have respondents 5 and 6.
5 and 6 is whom? 5 and 6, who are you?
The MIDC and MEDCL.
MIDC.
MIDC and MEDCL.
Okay. Yes, MS Mori.
Your Lordship, the state respondents also, Your Lordship, have not filed.
Not filing.
For time, Your Lordship, we will have to go through the affidavit filed by the private respondent.
But are you a necessary party? I mean, do you have anything to say? Is a service matter?
Service matter, Your Lordship.
Non-payment of?
VRS,
full
Your Lordship.
Financial benefits. Okay. Or you all employees of MEDC?
Yes, Your Lordship.
So seniors appearing, you are appearing on behalf of?
Respondents 5 and 6.
5 and 6. Yes, sir. Yes. The affidavits on behalf of 1, 5 and 6 has since been filed and the same on record. Stop. MS Imam Khalid letter counsel for the respondents number 1 to 4. Place for the further 2 weeks time to file affidavit if necessary. Yes. Yes, sir.
18.
Please, Lordship. I'll be filing my affidavit of service to bring out record the respondent poll they have
You are
received.
appearing? Who is whom?
You are appearing. He is for JHTC.
1 to 3, Your Lordship.
1 to 3. Even the private respondent poll has received. We have got a copy from the senior postmaster, but we'll be filing the affidavit of service to bring on record because yes.
Mr. P.T. Sama submits that appraisal is allowed to file an affidavit indicating service on spot number 4.
Lordship.
Appraisal allowed list after?
After 1 week.
After 1 week.
Much best, Lordship.
This is a contempt matter, my lord. Last time I had sought to take instructions, my lord. We are waiting instructions, Lordship. Moreover, Mr. Dey, my lord, had some telephonic conversation, but he's on sanction leave today, so I am not privy to those instructions.
You get telephonic advice from him also then?
No, but we have not got the.
Oh, he said he had got you just said you submitted just now that Mr. D is in contact and he got telephone instructions.
But
what prevents you from getting telephone instructions from Mr. D then?
No, my lord. What is the at the end of the day the concerned person, my lord.
End of the day, Mr. D is not here. So you also
He's
need to
not
say.
here, and we have not got the instructions from the concerned contempt, my lord.
What's the contempt about, Mr. Sheikh?
Regarding the
This is the
release
pension.
of
Gratuity and leave salary, Lordship. And he died in 2000. The petitioner's father died in 2014, Lordship. The undertaking given that on the production of the succession certificate, then they will process the.
Let him appear personally.
I pray for some time for instructions, lord. Because formally notice was
appear
not
on-
issued.
Monday will be a good date.
No, my lord, because formally notice also was not issued to the contemners. So we have only, my lord, taken
Formally
it.
has been issued.
Yes, yes, received.
I have received all
Received.
the
Yes,
for instruction. I'm praying for 2 weeks time, lord. We'll positively come with specific instruction.
Mr. S. D, appearing for the respondents, submits that he has not been able to obtain instructions. He directed to obtain the same within 2 weeks, feeling which the contemnor will have to appear in person before this court to answer the charges. Just accordingly also.
Highly
obliged, lord.
20.
These are matters the people they have died,
I
they've of in
understand, Lord.
succession.
We have also
If
given
it's
the-
their dues, you
I-
cannot stand away.
I understand, lord. Much obliged.
This is, my lord, relating to retirement from service upon completion of 30 years of service. The ACR, my lord, was not communicated in the period
Supposed to be retired.
2018-19. My lord, he's supposed to go out on 1st of July this year.
He's still in service now.
He's still in service.
Wait, please, your lordship. I pray that if this matter may come up at the end of the board, my lord, as the learned DSG, I wishes to make some.
He is here. Yes, Dr. Mozika. What instructions do you have in this matter?
30 years ACR. my lord.
But the impugned order has been recalled, my lord.
You want to recall?
It has been recalled.
It has been recalled.
You give a copy to Mr. Pata. The learned DGSI submits that the order impugned in the instituted petition has since been recalled. Can we have a copy of that instruction?
It's better it's placed on record, my lord.
Yes, we place on record.
Virola.
3rd October is the impugned order.
Do you have a copy for yourself? No.
But I have in my mail. I'll give you a copy.
Ma'am.
Problem, no? Stop. The councils also produced for the court communication dated 3rd April 2023. Substantiating the same. Stop in this view of the matter. As nothing further remains, the writ petition is closed and disposed of. So our copy of communication dated 3rd April 2023 is taken on board and made part of the record.
Deeply.
21.
Please, lordship. Lordship, I humbly pray for 2 weeks' time, lordship, to file the counter affidavit.
Who's appearing in the matter? Karman Lang. How many years you practice?
4 years, lordship.
4 years. So you should do matters independently also. Yes. MSS Ladu pays funds allowed for the 2 weeks time to file evidence. Just thereafter.
22.
For respondent 1 to 3, I'm praying for some further time as we are still awaiting instructions.
Lordship, this is that matter where NOC was required for land acquisition, lordship.
From the district council.
Yes, lordship.
Where's district council just now doing here?
On the last occasion also, lordship, they had said that they are awaiting some instructions, but
You here just now. Where's Mr. Kinta? NOC for acquisition of land.
My lordship, it is our case, lordship, that NOC is not required because this comes under public purpose.
Oh, that's firing range.
Yes, lordship. Yes, lordship.
Where's the district council? We'll take it up sometime. We inform them. They have instructions on that.
Lordship, we are still awaiting our instructions. Also.
No, that's what. Let's see, because district council specifically asked that they'll take instructions whether NOC is required from them or not.
23.
Your Lordship, we have served a copy of the petition to respondent number 4.
Who's for number 4? What about the other respondents? Filing affidavits? No. Yes, Dr. N. Mozika led DACI entered appearance today on behalf of the respondent number 4. As such, the service is complete. So the respondents pray for allowed 3 weeks' time to obtain instructions and to file affidavit.
Thank you, Lordship.
24.
22?
22.
Mr. Kanta, yes, 22. Last time was sought by the council to obtain instructions whether NOC is required or from the council for this acquisition.
Lordship, it just escaped my attention today. I didn't know.
You can't look at it because this is for public purpose. It's not for. So now their contention is that NOC is not required. It's for a firing range at Lankaping.
Not Lankaping.
Wherever.
And Thin Ring, Riboy district.
Okay.
Riboy?
Yes.
That falls under Riboy?
Yes.
Oh, cha.
Yes, Mr. Vijay Kanta. Praise have allowed further 2 weeks' time to obtain instructions. 1 week time. Less than 1 week.
We are still awaiting our instructions.
A similar prayer by
Will it be 2 weeks?
MSA Thonga on behalf of the state respondents. This is a matter of 2 weeks. Please obtain instructions. It's not required, then we'll dispose of them the next day.
This is that same thing. Right tendering or something like that. Right tendering.
Or who does the land belong to, you mean? Whose authority?
No, the issue is here whether the then Sodar
Had authority.
ICOM has got the authority to issue a power of attorney in favor of this petitioner, and then in turn.
No, but is it personal land or community land?
It's supposed to be a community land, right land.
It belongs to the right lord.
Hiram Simshik.
Then how does this person come in?
But the power of attorney has been.
No?
So you're the broker.
Attorney holder.
Broker, same thing. Yes. Yes.
24.
Hello.
Your Lordship, in this case, the state's yet to file.
Why, Mr. Barsaji?
This is a new case, my lord, sir. This is just second time after motion for maybe allowed for the time for filing appeal.
All responses served.
Yes,
only state.
All responses.
Yes, Mr. P. President AG prays for allowed further 2 weeks. 2 weeks time for appeal.
Much obliged.
25.
Please, Your Lordship. I have only taken step, Your Lordship, upon the private respondent.
1, 2, and 3, my lord, we have not received instructions yet.
The office note indicates that AD card with regard to service of respondents 4 to 8 yet to be received.
Praying for some time for affidavit.
Next paragraph, Ms. SD Council on behalf of respondents 1 to 3 prays for further 2 weeks time.
Your Lordship, interim order was passed in this case. Continue, Your Lordship.
Further 3 weeks time to obtain instructions and file affidavit stop. This is the matter of the 3 weeks for affidavit and for appearance of the service report on respondents 4 to 8 stop. Interim order pass illicit continue until the next day.
Much obliged.
26.
Please, Your Lordship, respondent number 6 have already filed. Your Lordship.
Where's S. Bhattacharjee? Where's 111? Next matter. Yes. Where's the government? Who's representing for the government?
Your Lordship, Miss
Where is she? She was here.
Your Lordship, if I may be allowed to.
Respondent number 4 has filed their affidavit, Your Lordship.
The AG, okay.
And respondent number 6 have filed, but I haven't received it, Your Lordship. The affidavit filed with-
Let's see, who's there? 125 is S. Bhattacharjee. 6 you filed. 6 you filed.
Yes, Your Lordship, we filed.
Just the AG Accountant General.
Yes.
And 4 has filed, Your Lordship.
4 filed.
Yes, Your Lordship.
Who's 4?
4 is the Deputy Commissioner of Southeast.
You're appearing for number 4.
State is it?
Where's the concerned government advocate? This is. And the other matter, please. Why this person filed 2 repetitions?
Your Lordships, one is for the salary which has not been released to the petitioners.
For
And
how many
one is
months?
For 6 years, Your Lordship. And another, the petition number 470 is for retirement benefits of Your Lordship.
So what did they say in the affidavit?
They have admitted that I am entitled for the retirement benefits, Your Lordships.
What about the salary?
Salary that has been fixed today for for argument, Your Lordship, in item number 27, Your
No,
Lordship.
right, that's why they listed together because the same person has filed these 2 petitions. You're appearing here.
Be allowed to go call Miss Bhattacharjee.
So he disappeared after 2009. He never came back to work for 6 years.
Your Lordship, I was paralyzed, and the circumstances is such that I cannot join my duty.
He didn't inform to any third party also.
This is the second round of litigation, Your Lordship.
Where's the early order of the court then?
Then, if Your Lordships can kindly come to the...
Come to 111 first.
Yes, Your Lordship. If Your Lordships can kindly come to page 14, Your Lordship.
Oh, we did petition?
Of the writ petition.
111.
111. Annexure 1, page 13, Your Lordship.
Page 13, okay.
Yes, Your Lordship. It's a very small judgment, Your Lordship. If I may allow to read, Your Lordship.
Read the operative part.
Operative part, Your Lordships, can kindly come to page 15, point number 3, Your Lordship. The learning counsel for the petitioner submits that the petitioner could not attend office as he suddenly fell sick and could not submit his leave applications or medical certificate. On joining, he submitted his medical certificate, and even after that also his salary was not released. The petitioner has also got other grievances, that is 3 increments were stopped and his SAPS was not upgraded, hence these instant petitions. The learned state counsel present before this court submits that he has no knowledge about the full facts of the case. Point number 5. After hearing the submission advanced by the learned counsel for the parties, I am of the considered view that if a person falls sick all of a sudden and could not produce the leave applications or medical certificate due to various reasons, that cannot be taken as a serious offence. Therefore, I feel that these petitions can be disposed of at this motion stage with following conditions. The respondent is directed to release the salary of the petitioner and also to release his increments and upgrade his SAPS in accordance with rule if it is not barred by law.
So was the appeal preferred against this?
No, Your Lordships. This order attained finality, Your Lordship.
Then what happened, Mr. Zarika? You are appealing this matter?
In 27, my lord.
111.
Similar matter.
You are appealing which
Same
one?
person.
You are appealing in...
WPC 111, Your Lordship.
Yeah, this is the one we're taking up now.
That is time bar sanction, my lord. So this matter may be come after a week, my lord. So I will.
What do you mean? This matter he submitted is for hearing today.
Because I am not fully prepared, my lord. Because then I got this another letter from the video of Rani Kaur, my lord. So I go through it. Some more thing.
Where's the other counsel for the next matter? Take down it is Zarika item number 27.
Yes, ma'am.
Item 27. Mr. Zarika gave some accommodation as he is not fully prepared the matter today. In consideration thereof, this matter after this matter filed on this is 22 after 2 weeks now. Next in the other matter, this matter was directed to be listed together with WPC number 111 of 2021 by order dated the matter is there. I don't understand why the counsel is not present in court. You file affidavit here. The affidavit number 4 suffice all the respondents. Okay, in the other matter, in the connected matter 470, this matter is directed to be listed together with WC 111 of 2021 by order dated
23/2023, Your Lordship.
20th
March 2023.
20th March 2023. Stop. Ms. S. Bhattacharjee, Leonard J.A. submits that the affidavit has since been filed without respondent before, and the same will suffice for all the other respondents. Stop. MS E.B. Pasa for respondent 6, so the affidavit has been filed on behalf of the said respondent. This is the matter together with WC 111 after 2 weeks. Yes. You come prepared.
Yes, ma'am. Next date I'll finish it.
Hearing supplementary list, item number 2.
At the very outset, I apologize, my lord, for my absence yesterday.
You see, tactical absence is.
Oh, I was on legs, but it's not that. I was otherwise fully prepared. Lordship, this matter, my lord, was the matter which was heard earlier regarding the change in date of birth, my lord. The error which, my lord, was rather glaring was that the admit card of the petitioner, my lord, which was submitted at the time of the initial appointment, gave his correct date of birth, but that was wrongly reflected in his service book, my lord. So that was the error which.
So that's why I think last time I correctly recall that this court asked for authority to show that, like, when can you change the date of birth? Whether it can be done within, the rules per say 3 years, correct?
Yes, Your Lordship. Then only one judgment I have got to that effect. And I fairly concede, my lord, that towards the fag end on normal course it may not be feasible, but only one judgment I would like to rely, my lord, that is at 2011 volume 9.
Page?
Page 664, lordship. 664. This is the case of State of Madhya Pradesh versus Premlal Shrivas. I'll start from the head note itself, my lord. Facts are more or less similar, my lord. Service law, age, date of birth, correction of delay, lashes and C. Change of date of birth in service recorded fag end of career to be permitted only in exceptional cases on irrefutable proof, lordship. And in the second note also, it is said that the onus is on me. And the last head note, on facts held in the absence of cogent evidence of any negligence or incorrect entry, High Court wrongly directed the. So what falls from this judgment, my lord, which has been elaborated in paragraph.
Not false, what's been held by the judgment.
Paragraph 8, my lord.
Paragraph 8. If it needs to be emphasized, read it.
Lordship, I'll read the entire paragraph. It needs to be emphasized that in matters involving correction of date of birth of a government servant, particularly on the eve of his superannuation or at the fag end of his career, the court or the tribunal has to be circumspect, cautious and careful while issuing directions for correction of date of birth recorded in the service book at the time of entry into any government service. Unless the court or the tribunal is fully satisfied on the basis of irrefutable proof relating to his date of birth and that a claim has been made in accordance with the procedure prescribed or as per the consistent procedure adopted by the department concerned, as the case may be, and a real injustice has been caused to the person concerned, the court or the tribunal should be loath to issue a direction for correction of the service book. So, my lord, my contention here is that in this case, my lord, the error is a very manifest error. And
See, one thing you see, you have to remember one thing. Now, this judgment says that if it's done as per procedure,
I understand,
that you've been in service for maybe a long period of time. Now, in the course of your service, you detected that, and in the usual procedure, if it's allowed, then you file for you ask for correction date of birth.
Yes, Lord.
In the case, suppose it is rejected. Okay, then you come to court. Then the court will examine whether you have irrefutable proof to show that there is a error apparent. That is not what looked at. That's looked at by the respondents or by the state, and then they'll correct your date of birth.
Only the
how do you see your case is covered by this
only, my lord,
judgment?
What the plea we have taken is here. The ID card which was issued to me, my lord, all throughout the years contains my actual date of birth, which I say is the correct date of birth, lordship.
See, the thing is that coming back, if I remember correctly, is that where's your service entry?
Lordship. Yes, my signature was there, my lord.
Yes, I don't know how helpful is the decision will be for you.
Only
So you just before you go there, come back to para 8. Okay. You said read the whole para. You have not read it. You see. You read para 8 again. You read very slowly. You'll understand it yourself also. Read it.
Your Lordship, in fact, even I am relying on this particular judgment.
Because I have, my lord, tried to get, because the law is settled that at the end of towards the end, fag end of the career.
No, read this para. You're relying on the judgment. Read it. Read it carefully. Read it slowly, yes.
Emphasized that in matters involving correction of date of birth of a government servant, particularly on the eve of his superannuation or at the fag end of his career, the court or the tribunal has to be circumspect, cautious, and careful while issuing direction for correction of date of birth recorded in the service book at the time of entry into any government service, unless the court or the tribunal is fully satisfied on the basis of the irrefutable proof relating to his date of birth, and that such a claim is made in accordance with the procedure prescribed or as per the consistent procedure adopted by the department concerned, as the case may be, and a real injustice has been caused to the person concerned, the court or the tribunal should be loath to issue direction for correction of the service book. Time and again, this court has expressed the view that if a government servant makes a request for correction of the recorded date of birth after lapse of a long time of his induction into the service, particularly beyond
the time fixed by his employer,
he cannot claim as a matter of right the correction of his date of birth, even if he has
good evidence established
that the recorded date of birth is clearly erroneous. No court or the tribunal can come to the aid of those who sleep over their rights. So to defend this, my lord, we have taken the plea right from the very beginning that one, my lord, the ID which was issued to me right from the initial service has my corrected date of birth. So as an employee,
ID is not issued to you. When you make ID was a process. You go there with ID, you say this is my date of birth. Correct? It's typed in by the person who types the computer, and it's just generated like that.
No, they don't.
Will they cross check with the service book for issues of ID?
In all probability, in all ordinary prudence, they ought to, my lord.
Suppose you go and get your ID from your bar association. What's the process?
We have to submit the documents and the relevant certificates.
So at that point of time, when you made the ID card, did you say that this is the extract from my service
book? In fact, at the time of joining my service also, I have given my date of birth. That is what I would like to point out, my lord. Lordship may only have the affidavit of Respondent 3, my lord. Respondent 3 is the Superintendent, my lord, of Police. Respondent 3, affidavit, Annexure 9, lordship, Annexure 2, page 9, lordship. The typed copy is at page 11, lordship. This inquiry report, my lord, would be very pertinent. If I may read the entire thing, lordship. With reference to the subject and DO number mentioned above, I am submitting the inquiry report as follows. The said FM Gagan Kalita was enlisted in the service in the year 1987 at Joai, West Jaintia Hills District, Meghalaya. During his recruitment, lordship, he produced the school admit card of Assam Board of School Education, Assam, Guwahati, where mentioned his DOB, date of birth, as 18/1/19. So this is the correct, my lord.
69 is correct.
Lordship. Thereafter, my lordship will see, ongoing through his service records, it is found that in the service record, his DOB has been given as 12/4/1965.
Right.
Thereafter, the service record order, which I believe may be the internal note, my lord, or because we don't have this order. The service record order of Shri Gagan Kalita was entered wrongly, given his date of birth as 18/1/1986.
Okay.
And on checking his GPF account sheet, his date of birth has been found as 12/4/1965. On checking the records, it is found the DOB of FM Gagan Kalita was entered in 4 times in different dates and years, that is 18/1/1969, 12/4/1965, 18/1/1986, and again 12/4/1965. Lordship, the relevant fact, I have recorded his statement, whereas he stated that he was enlisted in the service in the year 1987, and during his recruitment he produced the school certificate admit card, where his date of birth is already given. His service sheet record was prepared at Joai district after appointment. After appointment, he never checked his service sheet records and his date of birth entered in his service sheet. Recently, on getting the GPF account sheet, he suddenly noticed that his date of birth is given as 12/4/1965, where he was thinking that his date of birth was 18/1/1969. So he checked the service sheet and seen that in his service sheet, his date of birth is given as 12/4/1965 instead of 1969.
So when did he make the correction and filed it before the respondents?
This was filed in, my lord.
This is dated, inquiry report dated
11th October 2021.
Yes.
So by that time, going by the rule, ideally it was already time barred 3 years on 11th October. But nevertheless, they have proceeded for the inquiry. And the last paragraph, lordship, it is noted, second last, lordship, it is noted that it is also to be noted that in the year 1995, the GPF subscription was made mandatory for all servicemen and deducted ₹84 per serviceman, and the date of birth is given from the office authority itself. Subsequently, the discrepancy of the date and year of the service record and GPF account sheet of FM Gagan CH Kalita of West Garo Hills needs to be corrected for future reference. So this was the inquiry, my lord. In the inquiry, it was categorically found that at the time of my recruitment, I had given my school admit card, my lord, wherein my correct date of birth was mentioned. And however, the service record which was prepared at, my lord, Joai district office seems to have been wrongly recorded, the service record, my lord, and the service order also has given a different date, which is 18/1/1986. And at the end of the day, my lord, the inquiry officer gives a categorical finding that the discrepancy needs to be corrected, lordship. And however, in the impugn order which flows pursuant to this inquiry report, they quote the rule, my lord, which says that I am the claim is time barred because of 3 years from my date of superannuation, lordship. We have stated that this period, my lord, why I could not approach within prior to the 3 years was because of the COVID situation, lordship, because he is from Assam, posted in Joai, so it was difficult, my lord, to travel and to submit it. He has submitted it in 2021, my lord.
When? 2021?
21, lordship.
Now, see one thing, Ms. Company, how do you defend this order in your affidavit with regard to the annexed? What do you say in para 14 of this affidavit?
Para 14, my lord, they have only.
It's neither here nor there.
Your Lordship, if I may take you to an annexure 1 at page 8, Your Lordship. When the petitioner had approached the authority, Your Lordship, with his representation to change his date of birth, Your Lordship, the Superintendent of Police, Your Lordship,
They asked for inquiry.
he asked for the
Then
inquiry
inquiry
because he
says
did not
that
want
there
to.
should be, there's some discrepancy,
Yes, Your
there's some error in the recording date of birth.
Yes, Your Lordship. Your Lordship, after that, this inquiry report, Your Lordship, was also considered when the
And where's the
order was
final
passed, Your
order?
Lordship. And because the Superintendent of Police saw, Your Lordship, that the inquiry officer did not look into the rules, Your Lordship, hence it was rejected.
Yes.
It's at page,
Where is that?
page 43, Your Lordship,
Of?
the writ petition. The inquiry report was considered, Your Lordship.
Page 43 of the. That's at 42, lordship.
You've challenged the inquiry report?
I have challenged the inquiry. No, I have challenged the appeal order. Lord.
Sorry.
The inquiry report is.
Yes. Where's that?
Lordship
Your
will
Lordship,
find the.
page 43.
All right. Read the relevant part.
Second whereas.
Your Lordship, I'll start from the first, second paragraph in page 43. Whereas, in the interest of natural justice, the undersigned decided to examine the prayer before outrightly rejecting it, and therefore, on receipt of the prayer, F.M. Gagan C.H. Kalita was heard in orderly room on 3rd September 2021, during which the government servant stated he had observed the discrepancy when he saw his GPF statement. Accordingly, the undersigned ordered an inquiry in the matter since it was found that the error was never pointed out earlier during approximately 34 years of service rendered by the government servant. Whereas the inquiry was conducted by Shri So-and-so, Your Lordship, and report was submitted on 11th October 2021. On perusal of the inquiry report, service sheet, and other connected documents, it has been found that the date of birth of Gagan C.H. Kalita has been entered as 12/4/1965 in the first page of his service sheet, which was prepared by West Jainta Hills DEF. The date of birth is entered in numerical as well as words, thus removing any possibility of typographical error. Moreover, his age on enrollment is also entered on the same page as 22 years, which is the correct age as the appointment was made in the year 1987. Your Lordship, moreover, we've categorically stated in our affidavit filed by respondents number 1 and 2, Your Lordship, in page 8, that the no admit card whatsoever is available, Your Lordship, in the
Where's
personal
that?
folder of the petitioner.
In your affidavit.
Yes, Your Lordship, filed by respondents 1 and 2, page 8, Your Lordship.
Then where did they look at the admit card from then, when they did inquiry?
Your Lordship, it must have been produced by the petitioner himself during the inquiry.
No, that is not the finding. The inquiry report is very clear that at the time of enlistment, during my recruitment, I had.
Where have we annexed your admit card?
Lordship. Lordship, my admit card is my writ petition, page
40,
page
Your
40,
Lordship.
Lordship. So my case was that admit card was issued in 1987, class 10, my lord. I was 18 years of age.
See, this is birth 18169 in
Lordship,
your
and this
admit
was,
card.
yes, this is the correct 18169 is what I'm saying is correct, my lord. And the service book which was prepared by the Joai DEF has recorded as 1965, lordship. And this admit card is on the basis of which I have, at the time of recruitment, lordship, initially.
Your Lordship, the fact remains that the petitioner, his signature and his finger impressions are also there, Your Lordship, on the first page of the service sheet. Moreover, Your Lordship, in the year 2002, he was the petitioner had submitted, Your Lordship, Form 17, which is mandatory, Your Lordship, for government service too. In the year 2002, Your Lordship.
What form?
Form 17, Your Lordship.
Admission form, my lord, for the.
Where's that?
That's at page 28 of affidavit filed by respondents 1 and 2. Your Lordship, this was submitted by the petitioner himself, and his date of birth here is recorded as 12/4/1965.
Where's that page?
Page 28, Your Lordship, annexure 3.
This was submitted on
16/5/2002, Your Lordship.
So, Mr.
We have already taken the plea in the writ petition, my lord, that these documents are prepared by the office. The signature is obvious. I am not disputing my signature.
Your Lordship, this was submitted by the petitioner.
Anything else?
That is the.
Your Lordship, I had submitted a list of books as well, Your Lordship.
Yes. Let us see.
My main case rests on the inquiry, because the inquiry, my lord, till the time of inquiry, very fairly I submit, I was on the hope, my lord, that it would be done.
Your Lordship,
delay was because
the fact
of COVID,
remains
Lordship.
that he approached the authority at the fag end of his service, Your Lordship, which
That
is
was due to COVID. 3 years.
Number one. Number two is that, see, it's not that you're not aware of your what were in his service records.
That is
So you
disputed.
in disputed, yes. Which decision relying upon?
Your Lordship, I want to show this a bench of this honorable court also, Your Lordship, has
So where's the
passed.
decision? Vishwanath Singh.
Yes, Your Lordship.
Yes.
Similar matter, Your Lordship, had come up before this honorable court, Your Lordship, where the bench of Justice Ajay Kumar Mittal, Your Lordship, who was the Chief Justice at that time, Your Lordship, had considered the issue also, Your Lordship, at paragraph 8. Your Lordship, in this case, the writ petition was dismissed.
Here there was a claim and counterclaim, Lord. Here there is no document which says that my actual date of birth is in fact 1965, which was recorded. Each and every document says it is 1969.
So he retired when?
I'm retiring next 30th, my lord.
30th of April.
30th
Your
of
Lordship.
April.
Lordship. That is the only thing that is having a bullock point.
Your Lordship, even the judgment that was relied upon by the petitioner himself also, Your Lordship, that goes against him.
Certain aspects, because the settled law is that, my lord, in ordinary circumstance, there is no question of changing it at the fag end. So I am not pressing that. Only what I try to impress, my lord, is that very thin line of leave has been given, my lord. That if it is, after, my lord, cautious circumspection, if it is so found, and some serious injustice has been caused. This was my attention, because
Your Lordship, if I may take Your Lordship to this other citation, Your Lordship, that we've relied on, 2010 9 SCC 337.
2010.
9 SCC 337, Your Lordship.
Yes.
Your Lordship, the relevant paragraphs will be 14, 15, and 16, Your Lordship. Your Lordship, even here it was held that application for correction of date of birth, Your Lordship, cannot be entertained, Your Lordship, especially when the petitioner comes at the fag end of his.
That's the only thing that is stopping this
I
court
understand, my lord.
from that's the only thing, because
understand,
even if you have irrefutable proof, but they're coming at a fag end,
I
that
also
will
understand,
not
my lord,
entertain
because
will not entertain. That's the only thing.
Lots of-
That's why we're trying to help you, in spite of inquiry, which is not disregarded by the respondents because of the time factor. And another thing that goes against you is that when you fill that form what?
17, Your
Form
Lordship.
17, yes, so you had to correct it, you should have corrected the date of birth. And
No, we
is
had
there a question that you're not aware, then you were blissfully discharging your duties, and one fine day when you had to prepare your papers for retirement, you found out,
Only 3 grounds we have taken, my lord. First is that these forms, which were the service sheet as well as the
Anyway,
subsequent
yes,
forms.
we'll see.
Lordship,
Your
Anything
Lordship,
else?
moreover, Your Lordship, their plea is that they came to learn about the discrepancy when they got the GPF account statement, Your Lordship. Your Lordship, if I may submit, Your Lordship, the GPF account statement is provided to them every year, Your Lordship. So for them to discover the discrepancy at such a late stage also, Your Lordship, is...
Only for argument's sake, my lord, I have submitted the representation in the month of September 2021, my lord. So I was delayed by around 8 months because I have time for 3 years. So that we
Nothing
have
else,
said
we'll
to
pass
the
for this.
Yes, Your Lordship.
This will pass open court. We'll pass for this. Let's have the matters first.
Much obliged.
Obliged, Your Lordship.
Main list 28.
Contempt.
My lord. Pay commission issue, my lord. In Assam record. Lordship has heard it several times. In fact, as per the pay commission recommendation, what was supposed to be done is that there were
So
three
where's the
the direction.
where's the direction?
The
And
direction, my lord.
Where's the violation?
The violation, my lord, is in the sense that the order, my lord, it says at appropriate rank, page 194, para 7. Appropriate rank and pay should be given as per the recommendation of the pay commission. So that appropriate
194.
rank and pay, that appropriate rank and pay, my lord, is not 194, my lord.
You filed this contempt on 15. This contempt was filed in 19/8/2015.
Yes, my lord. 8 years.
That time you were for respondents.
CCC, well, that time.
Not only thing is that redesignation upgradation has been done. Only your refixation of pay has not been done. You see, there's a part compliance of the order. Let's go. Sorry, what are you referring to? Page 194.
194 is the order, my lord. It simply says, my lord, that appropriate pay and rank should be granted as per.
So your rank has been given.
Rank
has been given.
Appropriate rank has not come, my lord, according to us. Because the pay commission says that if you are class 2, then you are ASI. If you are class 1, then you are Naib Subedar. And if you are class 3, then you are Havaldar. So since we are already class 2, my lord, we could not be put at par with Havaldar. That is one issue. And secondly, if we are put at par with Havaldar, my lord, people who were already Havaldar in, say, 1990, now have been brought back and made Havaldar in 1997. So somebody who has joined service in 97 is drawing equal pay as a person who has joined in 1986, my lord. So totally erroneous interpretation and implementation has
This
been.
matter will be no end. Same that thing, pay scale 2200 to 4900.
My lord.
And the last time you said it doesn't apply to the trade, correct? That has been wrongly interpreted.
Only 3 trades were given as the extra benefit.
By the 1998 notification memorandum.
Only the draftsman and radio mechanic.
They are which trade?
They are ORL, operator radio line.
Actually, the courts are tired of these matters.
In fact, in July 1998, my lord, another notification came out, which was also part of the record in this case and also in the case of ciphers. In that, my lord, 17 trades are included, in which ORL is only included. On the basis of that, my lord, ciphers have been given. Pharmacies.
What about the latest decision of this court regarding that, in all the other petitions, or the same pay and benefit should be given, which is under challenge now?
My lord, that has gone to the apex court.
Will have a bearing on this one?
Not directly, my lord. But here, my lord, the benefit has been given to them. They were riflemen, my lord. They were upgraded to Havaldar now. So when that was done, because this has been done now retrospectively with effect from 97, my lord. In the intervening period from 97 till 2020 or 2021, they were entitled to ACP and MACP. That has been granted to them, my lord.
Yes.
Now one ACP has been set off or adjusted against this application, my lord.
What about the pay?
Pay they are getting the higher pay because of ACP, my lord.
What had happened, my lord, there's a affidavit from our side, my lord, as far as the pay is concerned on 26/7/2019. At para 10, my lord, therein we had indicated with pay slips. Say somebody who has joined in, my lord, 1986 was made at par with somebody who had joined in 1997 because they have said that you are all Havaldar from 1997.
I think that for
because somebody who was already Havaldar has been redesignated as Havaldar again and said that this is a promotion.
See, we have to condense the matter in such a way that you try to make out a direct, see if a contempt succeed, is that has been willful violation of certain component of the order.
I understand.
Now they are saying they are resisting that by saying that whatever benefits due, the order has been complied.
These were my difficulty, and why we are urging this is, my lord, these were precisely the arguments they had set forth before the learned single judge, the learned division bench, and also in the SLP, my lord. These were the grounds, my lord. They knew what is required to be done. They could not get the relief out of the apex court, my lord. Now they are still implementing it in the way they like it, saying that you are not entitled to it, because we are sticking to our view, irrespective of what the court has said. Therefore, my lord, we have filed a copy of the SLP also. And in the SLP order, my lord, very strict observation is made against the respondents.
Where is that?
The SLP, my lord, is in affidavit filed on 19/2/2020. This is just before the COVID had stuck in, my lord. 19/2/2020, Annexure R1.
Yes, this is the R1, yes. This is a petition.
My lord, the SLP. This is the petition. These are the grounds they had asked, my lord.
And the order just dismissed.
No, the order says, my lord, at page 24 is the order. R2.
Okay.
In fact, what had happened is that in the meantime, my lord, Assam Rifle said that we'll amend the recruitment rules and do the needful. And these things were, my lord, probably not placed before the apex court properly. So this resulted in this order, my lord.
So it was a decline only on the basis that there's some facts seem to have been suppressed.
My lord. And those facts were, my lord, that they said before the revision bench that we are
Will
amending
comply-
the recruitment
will
rule
comply
to
with the
give them
orders.
the benefit, my lord. But then that recruitment rule amendment did not come about, my lord. Ultimately in 2020, they have come up with a recruitment rule. It says that now initial post is Havaldar for ORL. But then whether this will be retrospective, because we started as riflemen, my lord. Some of them already had become Havaldar before 10/10/97. Now, while implementing, they said that now you all are Havaldars from 10/10/97. So the pay benefits, particularly for the persons who had joined before 10/10/97, they have lost one ACP, my lord. They have lost one ACP. In fact, their pay is lesser than those who have joined subsequent to them, my lord. Judgment, my lord, has to be understood holistically, my lord. We cannot they know the issue, and as per their whims and fancies, my lord, they are doing. And none of the respondents who are actually a party in this contempt petition has ever filed an affidavit. All the affidavits has come from subordinate officers who are not party to the contempt petition.
Let them appear in person.
I have been urging, my lord, that
make out the case, my lord. Maybe we'll
I have been urging that they should
The
revisit that
only
issue.
thing
my
is
lord.
preventing the
Appropriate
court from
respondents.
taking those steps, because even this court's
I understand.
utterly, like, because it's been layered in so many ways,
Yes.
that where the contempt was willful or not, or whether it's possible for compliance also. That's another aspect.
But even more, my lord, whether in fact there is any contempt or not, that even that cannot be
That
decided.
is, we have to hear at length.
My lord. Because it is a case where I believe...
And I think this is accumulated too much paper, and look at the size of the file in the contempt matter.
Basically a case where they have given a own interpretation to the judgment. Own interpretation, my lord, in my humble understanding, there are several judgments saying that you cannot interpret a judgment when you know what is required to be done. Yes, sometimes certain judgments are, my lord, not very
Some
discernible.
judgments cannot be complied with also.
My lord. There is no
And so if
impossibility
they comply
here.
with it the best they can. You see, the thing is that if there's no, if there's no willful violation, that there's no, blatant, like a disregard for the orders of court, and if compliance is done, but in a manner maybe you understand it differently as to what you're entitled to, and they are interpreting in their own terms. They should not. I think is that now whether a contempt application will serve that purpose, or whether a different petition will come for consequential release, which you say have been denied and contempt have been filed. That's the only thing. That you took about afresh from where the compliance, they have complied to a certain extent. Now, how you will show that, that consequential release have not been given to you, which they say doesn't come within the realm of contempt. Because according to them, we've complied. And according to you, it depends on interpretation of the order again. So this court has to interpret these orders, what does it mean specifically? And you're coming to the point with regard to upgradation and, this, what do you call it, this...
ECP and MSCP.
ECP. That is a big problem over there. That's the only thing. Now we have to recalibrate that whole thing. That's
Where they had...
it's not a question of upgradation not being done. It's been done. Right? But whether, that they say it'll count as the first ECP, correct?
Well,
And now you agree with how you're situated with your other juniors.
No, not that. Not that. Say, for example...
Junior Jews, I mean, people who join after you.
My lord.
Yes.
I'm not agree by that. But then, because the inter se seniority is otherwise maintained. But then, as far as pay is concerned, I have given an instance, my lord, say somebody who had joined in
1986.
No, 1986 I had joined.
Yes, pay.
By 92-93, referment to Havaldar, I had already become a Havaldar. So my first ACP would have been due in, my lord, 2004-5. Now, since I have been put in 1997 as Havaldar, from there, my lord, my ACP benefit is gone. I am getting only first MSCP in 2008.
That's what, no, we understand. Because this the ECP, MCP,
and everybody's pay, my lord,
But
from
in short, what is
10-97
happening,
had
somebody who joined prior to 1997, my lord. For example, somebody joined in 1985. So the increment or ACP which he got pre-1997, that has been wiped out, my lord. Because at 97, all have been given this uniform pay scale.
I still maintain that the trade not covered overall by this
They are
memorandum.
not entitled to warrant officer, my lord.
But then
And
you've
they're not
already
even
given the
claiming
benefits of other trades,
my
which
lord.
is mentioned there
Next
also.
thing.
How can you discriminate against them?
In my ombudsman, there are two key aspects here, my lord. Number one, the contempt pending for 8 years, my lord.
We'll close the contempt.
No, because of the complicated issues, my lord.
Why it's been kept pending for so long? That surprises, because the longer it lingers, the more complicated it becomes. And then whether contempt will serve its purpose at all.
My lord. No,
Contempt is like an instant,
I had indicated, my lord, I understand, because there cannot be a fresh direction in a contempt, my lord.
There can be a fresh direction in
I
contempt.
had indicated, my lord, that in such circumstances where...
Like it's just to show that, okay, fine, this is the order, they have complied this way, they have not done it this way, it should be done this way, that's all. And there is contempt, and then they have to be punished for that. It's not a question of like, it's not a question of this court issuing directions for, for them to do in certain manner. It's just that whether you've committed contempt or not.
My lord.
The only thing for you is you brought notice of the court that yes, there's been a violation of the court order.
Since this is a case,
and even to discern the violation becomes so difficult,
Since this is a case, my lord, in my understanding, in which the respondents knew that what is required to be done, they have done it in some cases, but then in our cases, my lord, willingly they are, my lord, not complying. So the element of willfulness, my lord, probably would come in from there, because they are giving a own interpretation to the judgment which they cannot succeed or argue before the learned division bench or the apex court. So in those circumstances, I have placed, my lord, that Gauri Shankar right. There's one judgment only I found of the apex court that in such complicated circumstances, my lord, the respondents are asked to revisit the issue. The court will not definitely enter into factual adjudication, but then looking into the fact that there are some apparent discrepancies in the implementation, my lord, the respondents were asked to revisit.
And on your part also, you don't want to start a new, proceeding because all orders which you have obtained might get wiped out if there's a revisiting by the courts on the merits of the case. Correct? So you can't risk that also. So you don't risk that, so you push it with contempt. Like whatever you can squeeze out from the contempt, let's squeeze it out. Like that. And for them also, they say that we complied to some extent. So whatever happened is like because they fait accompli. The thing is that because after 1997, when there was a refixation, and that
neither the appropriate rank, neither the appropriate pay has come, my lord. Rank I can still understand, my lord, but then the pay part, my lord.
And coming to the basics of contempt jurisdiction, how far will be, how efficacious will it be? Like what orders can issue? That's the only thing. This court, that's the mind of the court. What kind of orders can issue?
I think Gauri Shankar is the only guide that we have, my lord. I had submitted a copy earlier. This was relating to, my lord, this Bihar Jharkhand issue. Ad hoc promotion of teachers, my lord. Sorry, engineers, my lord.
What does it say?
My lord, in this also, my lord, a part compliance was there. The court asked the respondents to revisit the issue, saying that.
But that is not in a contempt proceeding.
This is in a contempt proceeding, my lord. It is in a contempt proceeding. Para 17.
So court can do anything.
No, this is not under 141. I understand this is the best we can get also in this proceeding. (18, 19, my lord). Para 18 and 19, my lord.
You do one thing, to cut the entire matter short. You give your bullet points regarding the violation, and you give the ones regarding the compliance, and we'll dispose it off. We'll keep this. Yes.
In my understanding, my lord, this is the best we can get. I understand because there cannot be.
This court also is still apprehensive about what orders it can pass effectively, and because the contempt does anything. I understand your difficulties,
my lord.
There's no chance you can risk another round of litigation.
My lord. Because the other trades, my lord, they have again visited the Supreme Court. But then, of course, our trade is slightly different. These were technical trades, and some of those were non-technical trades also, which are before the apex court as of now.
Yes.
But then technical trades, 5 trades, my
when
lord.
When can you give bullet points?
5 trades, my lord, have been implemented. That is what we.
Did you give them? I'll just list it once more, and then we will.
My lord.
2 weeks. Yes, this is matter after 2 weeks for further hearing. Yes, parties are permitted to file a bullet points or arguments on the next date. You just do that, then we will. Otherwise, contempt.
I understand.
May I take your lordship's kind indulgence?
Oh, Mr.
There is a connected matter that was listed along or has all along been listed with this matter was the same issue. Of course, a different trade. Unfortunately, that's not on the list today.
Yes.
So, may I pray your lordship's kindly forward the other one to be listed on the next day along with this matter. Same issue.
Let's take down, yes. WPC number or contempt? Yes, next also, Mr. K. Paul, in the course of proceedings. though not party in instant matter, submits that a similar contempt application, which was all along listed together with the instant matter, has been delinked. He prays that the said matter, being so and so, be listed together after 2 weeks. Praise the Lord. Yes.
29.
Changreshwar, you said you were not well in the morning.
Yes, 2-3 days I was not well the last week because of the flu and cough. And I'm okay.
At 2?
At 2. 2:30?
2:30.
I'll go for lunch. I'll finish it today.
Tomorrow, by
No, not tomorrow. We'll,
or day after tomorrow.
view is coming. 13, 14 is the view. Today we finish.
Can
I
you
have to argue.
Oh, you have to reply also, and both of you have. You're not
I
very
won't take,
brief.
anyway, if your
Holding the
lordship
brief,
wants
but
to
not
take 2
brief.
o'clock, I have no problem.
Not brief counsels.
Because this case is hanging
Might be
on my
holding
head.
the brief, but you don't ever
your
make brief
lordship,
submissions.
This case is hanging
So-
on my head for a long time.
It's not hanging on your head; it's hanging on the court's head.
Yes, then let us finish it today. So far my part is concerned, because sitting every
You
day.
will never finish with your part, Mr. Jindal. If he replies, you won't reply again.
It will.
Friday or next week?
Well, you are not willing to.
Okay, we'll finish it off on positively on 18th.
18th,
After
your
view,
lordship,
yes.
there are some.
18th, we will finish it on
18th.
18th. I'll give you 1 hour, Mr. Jindal, and
17, your lordship.
17th is a Monday. Monday a bit difficult. 18th.
18th, your lordship, I have got some.
1 hour only. We'll take only 1 hour of your time.
No, I will enjoy. Enjoy.
So 19th, 1 hour. And 15 minutes reply. That's all. This matters go.
Let's say that you will take 15 minutes.
Only that can you bring the authorities on that part, and that is the only thing that.
No, entire matter, your lordship is hanging around only on 2 ACR,
Yes.
APR.
Yes.
APR. His allegation is this, that director personnel have interfered with the grading, which is first of all factually not correct. I have produced on the last occasions the copy original, and I have submitted the copy of the ACR to this court, which clearly reflects that so far the ACR for the first period is concerned, director personnel looking at he is accepting and reviewing officer both. Director personnel, he has gone into the grading given by the initiating officer,
Reporting officer.
reporting officers, and he found there is some inconsistency between the report. He applied his mind, which he is within his power to do, and accordingly, from very
But
good.
Cumulatively, we have to look at that.
But I got instruction also, when 2 ACRs are written, which one will prevail?
Yes.
The longest one is prevail. That is the
No,
practice law.
his instruction won't help, because there are rules. There are
We'll
rules.
see. I've seen the rules.
19, you please come prepared and we'll complete it. We'll give you 1 hour.
Your lordship, I'm
Under 1 hour.
I'm at your lordship disposal.
Courts are at your mercy. Every time you fix this matter, there was some problem.
No, your lordship, let it be on the part head, because the whole day, since right from the morning, I am sitting on the top of the list. On the top of the list.
Yes. Is in orders or is in hearing?
Hearing.
Part will come top of the list. Yes.
34.
And for further hearing, because today we had for further hearing.
Of course. Yes, list 19th April for further hearing. Yes.
As a part
that item.
34.
But in the morning, I made a prayer just to take instruction from the client whether the case will survive or not.
Because
Mr. P.D. Sama he's not ready to vehemently is objecting.
Because the time when we filed the case, the managing committee was not constituted. The Honorable Court by interim order, parcel order, not to constitute any managing committee. But in fact is that they constituted the managing committee. The managing committee
What's the status now, Mr. Sama?
Lordship, managing committee is already constituted before he filed. He is even challenging the resolution, the constitution, that itself, Your Lordship. Because I think my learned friend, he has forgotten. I have my affidavit in the opposition is there in the
Mr.
the resolution.
You support that? You concur that submission?
Yes. We have filed our affidavit also.
See, Annexure 7, page 25 of my affidavit in opposition, where I have enclosed the...
One second.
Lordship.
Annexure?
Annexure 25 of the affidavit in opposition filed by the private respondent number... Page 25.
Okay.
Affidavit filed by the private respondent, his name is Jahanuddin.
Page 25 of your affidavit.
Lordship, this is the document, this is the proceeding where my learned senior, he is challenging, of course, even he make a prayer even to this effect. There is an order also where the primary general meeting was held on 8/9/2021. So that was already constituted. Now he is agreed by this constitution of this. The fact of the case, Your Lordship, may I just take you to the brief fact of the case, Lordship. If we go my affidavit, Annexure 1, page 10.
1 second, Mr. Sama.
Lordship.
This is 11/8/21.
Lordship.
We just see his petition.
The issue in my petition is only that, Lordship, the direction given by this court, because earlier occasion I appeared before I approached this from the court has given directions.
See, directions have been given, the thing's already been done.
Yes.
Then it can be undone.
But they are saying, so far, whether I took part in the meeting or not. They said I took part, but there's no evidence to show that I took part in the meeting. They say that I was present, but I did not put my signature. That's what their stand taken by them.
1 second.
And rest is the allegation only against the headmaster, because I was the headmaster. They put all the allegation of irregularities and other issues. And as per the affidavit, we can see that I was removed also from the post of the headmaster.
See.
It's
So the only grievance that you are not allowed to participate in the...
I was not allowed to participate.
That is what his
even
allegation.
the Honorable Court has said, as per the norm laid down RTE Act 2009, there was followed or not followed. And this in the affidavit just say that pursuant to the High Court order, but none of the letter issued by the external respondents ever stated about the High Court order.
The direction is, Lordship.
But direction was not followed. None of the letter issued by the government said in pursuance of the High Court, direction of the High Court, the meeting is to be, no such letter.
Say that also.
Except they made a statement in the affidavit, but letter was not issued. Any letter was issued.
I replied to Lordship. What happened?
Now your only prayer is that.
Yes.
Just come to your prayer.
My prayer, Lordship, is.
Prayer also is not clear. It's not specific. Let's make a long prayer, but
At that time we were not aware that any meeting. Only we know that there was some meeting was held on 8/9/2021.
He's trying to develop his case, my lord.
not developing my case.
Yes. You see the prayer, Lordship. We go by the prayer. It's not clear also what is really one.
Impugn letter dated 11/9/8. This is the one. This is the one you're referring to, 11.8.
11.8.
11.8 yes.
Now, one thing, Mr. Bharat, is it's been approved.
It is already approved.
Approved. And then?
It is approved on 13/10/2021.
Which is being in factory. He has to challenge that approval.
He challenged approval.
Yes, that's what I read.
Yes, the writ petition is directed against the resolution dated
11.
Why are you saying to quash that this, where's the annexure? This dated 11.8 from in your affidavit, on your petition? That annexure 5.
Annexure 5, yes.
You're not annexed it also this. You're not annexed the impugned order also. It's not here.
In my
no, it's there in the affidavit. It's not here in the. It's not here in the petition. Mr. Qureshi is not here. You just refer to it in your reference. In your this is a
11 August, Lordship is say.
It's not here.
Annexure 4.
Of your petition? No. Annexure 3.
Yes, 11/8/2021. This is the page 16.
Okay.
This will be reference to the subject above.
No, this is a different. It refers to different something else. I'm saying the resolution. We're saying the formation of the resolution. You've not challenged it.
No, thereafter we said.
See your prayer. After before it to set aside question so approval is passed to be issued. Formation of managing committee illegal and void. Yes, now look at the one you challenge. This is regarding an inquiry with reference to informing the school managing committee so and so is to be constituted at the earliest constituted. How quashing the order will serve what purpose?
It will not serve any purpose. Then, so now in the meantime, we said that
you withdraw it. Otherwise, we'll dismiss it. I will dismiss it then.
No, in view of the subsequent development, the committee already constituted.
Take down the writ petitioner. You are who?
I was the headmaster. Now I am removed from the headmaster.
No more. Be the ex-headmaster of Bobby Mari, PABOMARI Girls SSA, UP School. Tikrikila, West Garo Hills District. Before this court, with a prayer alleging that even the orders had been passed by this court to allow him to take part in any proceedings for the reconstitution of the managing committee, the same has been denied. Stop. He prays that it is prayed therein that any resolution for reconstitution should not be approved by the state respondents. And further that any meeting to, or first for that any meeting to reconstitute a managing committee should not be allowed, and that no approval should be given to any resolution that has been passed. Where is that, Mr. P.T. Sama?
Resolution.
Yes.
My resolution, Lordship, it is there in my affidavit in opposition in my this one. It is at
Page
page
25.
25, annexure 7. He has never asked to sit aside this one.
Yes.
This is the resolution. My affidavit. That meeting was here on 8/9/2021. Subsequent to that, letter 11/8/2021.
This was dated when?
On 8/9/2021, the meeting, the resolution was here. Meeting was in compliance to the 11 August 2021, and on the basis of that, the resolution was passed.
Where did he sign?
They said I didn't sign.
Lordship, we make a statement. He was there in the present. Even we have the photo. He was present, but he intentionally avoided, Lordship. But whether it will be appropriate to show, I have the photo also.
Anyway, on affidavit, it has been on affidavit file respondent number 6. There's one record that the proceedings has since been conducted on 8/9/2021, and where a resolution was adopted for constitution of the new managing committee. Further, when was it approved?
It was approved on 30/10/2021.
Further, where's the approval order? In your annexure, Mr. Bhattacharya?
They have not enclosed.
Further has been the said resolution for constitutional refreshment.
Annexure 8 of my affidavit.
You have enclosed?
Annexure 8, that approval
has since been approved. Has been approved since
13/10/2021. Page 35. Page 35 of my affidavit.
13/10.
2021, Lordship.
21. Yes.
But he has never challenged this.
Yes. Yes. 13/10/21, which is annexed at annexure 8 to the affidavit of the respondent number 6. The writ petitioner has not been able to show a paragraph as to which manner he has been prevented from taking part of proceedings, as statements have been made that he refused to take part in the same.
Lordship.
But there is a statement only.
No, but you have not shown any materials to show how you prevented. You have not shown anything that you prevented.
No, we are not allowed. We also made a statement. We are not allowed to take the participation.
Okay, then forget it. We'll suppose be it as it may. In view of the developments that have happened with the matter, nothing survives consideration at present. As a set management committee has been approved since 13/10/2021. It's just after you came to court.
Yes.
And resolution was also passed before the writ petitioner had approached this court. Resolution had been passed before the petitioner approached this court. This is the matter at this stage. Nothing is left for consideration, and the matter is closed and disposed of.
Lordship. Much best, Lordship.
What tea?
Very confusing matters.
But interim order was passed.
The thing is that, see, Mr. Qureshi, like, somebody just filed for filing
You are
sake.
only allowed to participate, Lordship. That order is.
was passed in interim order. No, but
Court order was very
they
clear.
constituted the approval was
He was only allowed to take part. That's all,
What
Lordship.
tea?
No, but when you came to court, it's already over. The thing is already over.
Yes.
That is what. So then what's there to decide?
Nothing remains, Lordship.
Lordship, this is a NEPCO matter again, Lordship, and it's a joint prayer, my lord. We are praying for 2 weeks' time.
2 weeks' time.
Why? You're both here, you can do it. 2 o'clock.
Lordship, this matter requires rigorous hearing again, Lordship.
Requires?
Requires rigorous hearing, Lordship.
So you're not prepared for rigorous hearing?
Lordship, my
What
senior,
on easy hearing?
my senior will argue this matter, Lordship.
Okay. On the prayer of the parties, the personal expressing personal difficulty, this is the matter for 2 weeks.
Obliged.
Obliged. 41.
Please, Your Lordships.
Yes.
But this is the matter where the GST was an escrow account, my lords. The bank did not allow payment of GST dues and rather took away the money, my lords, and adjusted it against their own dues. Mr. Datta from Guwahati, my lords, is appearing on behalf of the bank.
Can't see any Mr. Datta today.
But my lords, he's not here. He's not been attending.
Where's the local council? Local council was here. R. Satin. She's here.
She was here.
Yes.
Your Lordship, as I was instructed by the conducting counsel, Your Lordship, he said since they have filed the additional affidavit, so he needs some more time to file the affidavit, Your Lordship.
What is the affidavit you filed?
Because we have brought an additional affidavit on record.
Yes.
The state GST is now pressurizing to prosecute us for not payment of GST. Now that money of the GST component from the rent has been adjusted by the bank.
When can Mr. Datta come? We get instructions. Next week. There's some urgency.
Okay,
Yes,
Your
please.
Lordship, I'll inform
Yeah,
him.
you can inform him. He's trying to be here. Yes, your name?
P. Riatam.
P. Riatam is MS P. Riatam, Vice Mr. What Datta is he? S. Datta.
Yes, Datta.
Yes, Datta. Submits that as an additional affidavit has been filed by the petitioner. Some further instructions are required from the other required stop. She prays for the matter. Said after 1 week. We'll say after 1 week.
Okay, Your Lordship.
Yes, it is expected next date that the arguing counsel will be present in court. Yes. We'll take a date from the yes.
43. 43.
Lordship, this is a promotion matter, Lordship. Your Lordship, I am impugning the promotion order dated 1st February 2020-21, Annexure B, page 23, and promotion
One
order.
second, 1 second. Where's Dr. Mojika?
He's on legs, my lord.
On legs? You hear the matter also, Mr. Paul?
I'm not here. I'm not in this matter.
Okay. I'm not sure.
I may pray, my lordship, if this matter may come up on the next day.
How many red ink entries?
No rating.
No red ink?
No, no.
Have you not communicated ACRs also?
No, that is the issue.
For which year?
For
Which assessment year?
2021.
Where is that you said in your affidavit or in your petition?
Lordship, I was supposed to get promotion in the year 2020-21.
From?
From 2016. Lordship.
You joined as what?
I joined as a rifleman OR.
Rifleman, then you were promoted to?
To Naib Subedar.
Yes, now you want to go to?
Subedar.
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 Yes.
So I was due for promotion to Subedar.
When?
But my junior was promoted.
When?
When, Lordship, that is 1st February 2020-21.
So when was the DPC held?
DPC, Lordship.
You due for promotion on?
I was due for promotion on 1st February 2020-21.
21.
2021.
Okay. DPC was held when?
DPC was held. Lordship, nothing was communicated to me, Lordship.
No, doesn't matter. Then how do you know that you superseded?
Lordship, superseded when I have got the promotion order, Lordship. Then
So
only I
you
came.
lack ECR criteria? What did they say?
They are in their counter affidavit. My only grievances was that my SER was never communicated to.
Okay, leave that aside.
they-
So when promotion was considered, what was your case considered not for promotion? No.
No.
Was it taken up for consideration?
No. That is it.
It was never communicated. Where have you said that?
Yes, Your Lordship.
It was only that case we disposed of.
Yes, Your Lordship.
Where's
She
Dr.
covered
Muzika? Not a question covered. Your case is a bit different. There might be other criteria which you don't meet, which we have to.
No, Lordship, they have in their counter affidavit, they have stated the criteria, Lordship. Even the requisite qualification.
Okay, come. You tell Dr. Muzika will listen on Tuesday for disposal. Yes, this is a matter of Tuesday.
Lordship, preferably on Wednesday, Lordship.
Why?
Some difficulties, Lordship.
Okay, Wednesday. Yes. Yes.
Lordship, when I make a mention before Honorable Chief Justice, Honorable Chief Justice permitted me to make a mention before Lordship. So that is why I am mentioning number has been allotted, number 2. Tomorrow, ma'am.
If I may crave your lordship's indulgence for a small issue.
Yes.
Item number 4 in the morning, your lordship has fixed it on the 17th. I have taken consent of Mr. Jindal Manoj. If you lordship, can you take it on 18th?
Number 4 is what matter, Mr. Paul?
Well, is that arbitration matter?
I've got a good mind. I got a good mind for releasing it from my bench. you all have been giving this court a real run around this matter. Every time we try to hear.
We try to conclude it on Tuesday. I should not be taking too long with it. I've more or less summed up all my arguments only on the law. I just have to place the law.
No, you opened up a Pandora's box, Mr. Paul. So anyway, yes.
Tuesday.
Change it to Tuesday. Yes.
Great.